Hey all, I am your solution, or YS for short, and today we'll be running Colony 7 Star Trek, a Star Trek modification. It is a Quake 3 movement-based speedrun, so if you're familiar with strafe jumping, angle changing, crouch climbing, all that fun Quake stuff, that will be what we are doing today. As well, I am joined here today by none other than Sphere.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, and here we're just making our way through the first level. Pretty simple, strafing through some hallways.
Yeah.
Make
Yeah,
sure.
it's
Oh, sorry. Go
sorry.
ahead.
Yeah, like you explained, this Quake 3 engine, maybe even to be more specific, is based on Star Trek Voyager Elite Force, the game. And yeah, so this is a community mod that some people made for this game. A lot of completely new story and so on.
Okay, by the way,
And
is time already going?
yeah, sorry, the time was already starting. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no problem.
Okay. Yeah, and as you can see, it's quite fast because of the Quake 3 strafe jumping that we have here. And here, what we can do is a little trick where we can crouch jump up and shoot this window. And by that, we avoid to, go around through the hallway again. And it saves a little bit of time. And yeah, shoot the other window as well, drop down even quicker. And as you can see, things are moving really fast. Again, we have the Quake 3 engine, so with the strafe jumping and a lot more air control as well, which we have in these Raven games, we go even faster than. Yeah, here's a section that's kind of an auto-scroller, you could say. We're just waiting for this door behind us to open. Can't really do much to speed it up, but in the meantime, YS is spending some time just shooting them anyways. Yeah, should be opening soon now. It takes quite a while, unfortunately. Can do there. And there we go. Now it's opening. And yeah, so coming up are kind of, it could sometimes soft lock here. We hope that's not gonna happen. Um, yeah, the game, both the game and the mod, and even like JK2 and so on, are kind of prone to soft locking sometimes. So we'll see. Yeah, here's a trick where we can meet shield for our teammate, because to continue, he is not allowed to die. So what we'll try to do is stay right in front of him and block the shots from these enemies here, so that he does not die. And then we can continue. Yeah, that looks good now. Very nice. Yeah, so it's pretty precise because, with the three guys, they can shoot him from a lot of angles, and it's not that easy to block all of the shots there, but it was done nicely. Yeah, now we're in some corridors here. A lot of strafe jumping. Very nice open corridors, so can do some nice changes, nice changes through this. And then there's another room here where, we have to shoot this force field basically several times because we have to escape from this room. There's a character that tries to flood us with some liquid here, poisonous liquid that we have to escape from. So we just shoot this force field and get out of here. That was hopefully only our restreamer. Let's see. Yeah, that was okay. No worries. Yeah, so we try to catch her now. The woman who is trying to kill us. We can also soft lock here sometimes, but that should be fine. Yeah, very nice. So yeah, that's pretty much one of the first parts here done with a lot of strafe jumping. Now we have a fight coming up, where there's not too much time save you can do here. Basically, you have to fight these Klingons, and after the fight is done, we'll have some downtime as well because there's some cutscene stuff going on. You might also notice that the voices, they aren't really there. That is because by removing the sound files, we can get rid of all the dialogue, and that saves a lot of time. In the whole run, really, there's a lot of time saved. That. Yeah, now it's basically the downtime that was talking about. So just waiting here. Draw some nice things. Very nice. Yeah, so we're waiting for this for our teammates basically to do some things in the transporter room, and yeah, then we will have to disable a transporter scrambler. So that's what's happening here in that cutscene. Yeah, perfect. As YS just showed as well. And so yeah, now we're going for the transporter scrambler, and then we can get out of here as well and onto the next level. That's actually when we're going to switch characters. So at the moment we are Gordon, a Starfleet, I don't know, member on some outpost that we are here. And yeah, as you can see, we were being attacked by Klingons. So that's kind of the topic here. But yeah, now we are getting out of here, and now this is a switch of characters. Now we go into yeah, the character of Ilya, who is a secret agent. And right at the start here, we have a long chain as well again. And yeah, I really like this level. It's very cool design, especially if you consider that it's a community mod. Some really nice level design here, opinion.
Yeah, I definitely
Can't
agree.
really. Sorry, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, the music, it's got like this Egyptian vibe, and it's like, well, I don't have the music on, but maybe we can turn it on. But
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and even like they reuse basically the assets of the base game really well to create a whole kind of new level. Yeah, it's really nicely done, especially for a community mod. Yeah, so you can see a lot of strafe jumping here again. We have a small skip here where we can go onto a ledge. That skips a boat ride. It would take quite a while. And then we can do a really nice chain here to skip a cutscene, which YS got. That's really nice. So you could see him going very far left there through the door, and that avoids a cutscene trigger that only extends in like the middle of the thing. And here we are waiting for one of these aliens to open a door for us, and he can sometimes softlock as well. So we'll hope that that doesn't happen. That looks good to me. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, just taking this elevator and then basically already going into the next level then, which is also a pretty cool level. So we kind of called it Canyon, whatever. Yeah, it's basically this canyon here where you can do a lot of straight jumping again. It's kind of tricky because of all the slopes that you have on the sides. So you can lose some momentum, especially if you land on like an upward slope. But as you can see, YS is doing really well here. Not getting hit by the enemies either. So keeping a lot of momentum through this whole thing. Yeah, getting past this canyon really quickly, and at the end of the canyon there will be a big jump as well, which will lead us to some caves. So let's see if we can get that nicely as well. Yeah, that's pretty good. And yeah, so now we're in some caves where unfortunately movement is a bit slower because things are a bit narrower here. Um, and yeah, we'll drop into some water. That's basically it.
yeah, and if you try to like hug the wall a little bit, you can avoid some of the slowdown from the water. So you'll see me like you saw me like trying to hug the side of the cavern.
Yeah, very good point. So you can avoid the water, which slows you down a lot. So you can keep your momentum a lot better that way. That's a good point. Yeah, now we're in this space that we are trying to infiltrate. Yeah, start some sewage, kind of things. Also really well designed in my opinion. And yeah, I can swim up this part, and now, yeah, we're basically trying to not be detected, which is why soon we will, yeah, be discovered by two Klingons. But luckily, if you quick save and quick load, then and kill them before that, the game will not really realize that you have been detected, so you can just go on. So usually it fades to black here, but by quick saving and quick loading, you can get rid of the black screen and just continue merry way. And yeah, then the task is now basically to get out of here again So now we are detected anyway, so it doesn't really matter anymore. We just try to rush out of here. And yeah, now story-wise, I think we crash here or something. Yeah, so we get captured again. That leads us to this next part, very quick again. And yeah, this might be probably the slowest part of the run because this is an actual stealth section now where we don't have a skip. So we do actually have to do this the stealth way. Yeah, so we have to avoid these two guards here, or several guards. They don't really, like, there's not a lot of visual hiding that you have to do, but you have to be careful with your steps, especially. So yeah, gotta be a bit careful there. Then go past them, and at some point when you're far enough away, you can also start jumping again.
This reminds me a lot of another Star game, the Outcast game, with all these these levels and the canyon and the sewers. And referring to that, we have a donation from Ben D, $5, saying good luck, YS. Shoutouts to you and all the Hekathon runners, especially the JK community. Juanita for the win.
Yeah, thanks, thanks, Bendy. Appreciate that. Yeah, Team Juanita for sure.
Yeah, it's a very good point. So yeah, as I said earlier, Voyager Elite Force, so the game that this mod was made for, is made by Raven. And after Voyager Elite Force, Raven went on to make the famous Jedi Knight games, so Star Wars Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast, and Jedi Academy. So that's why all these games are, yeah, you find a lot of similarities there. That's why things might be familiar to you if you played either of those games. And yeah, that's basically it. And yeah, a lot of vents here again, so not a lot of strafe jumping we can do, unfortunately. And still, we're not allowed to be detected. Yeah, there's a small little jump here we can do by going on this railing. It's a bit tricky sometimes, I find, but yeah, YS did that really well. That's nice. And we just skip this room by going on top on this ledge. And yeah, this is basically the last part of this level now, where we again have to go through some ducts. And yeah, nothing much we can do here. Are you spamming space? I don't know. I think it's placebo, but it's something to do at least. Oh yeah, I could hear some spamming there.
Yeah, sometimes I think wiggling makes you go faster, but I think it's a placebo for sure.
Yeah, I think everything is placebo here, to be honest. But yeah, if it feels faster, maybe that's good enough already. Yeah, just gonna wait for these two Klingons to go into this room again, and then we can go by them and just exit this level, and then we'll be back to being Gordon, which leads us to the third chapter of this mod. And is it the final one? I don't even know. Oh yeah, I guess it counts kind of as the final one.
Yeah,
Last section as well.
missed that button there. It's okay. JK Games.
Oh yeah.
Notorious for having absolutely the worst buttons to press. So it's probably really common. Probably happen again at some point this run.
Yeah, there's a button you have to press like on your keyboard to activate consoles, and especially with the sound stuff, you don't really have a sound cue either sometimes if you hit the thing, so it can be quite annoying. Yeah, I really like this blue-ish tint here section. It's a cool design as well. Yeah, just gotta jump through these parts. Gotta be a bit careful with health here, because at some point soon there will be a part where we will need some health. But yeah, should be fine for now. Take some safety health here. That's always a good idea. And yeah, towards the end of this level, there is a kind of a thing where the floor falls down. But what we can do there is to basically strafe jump over it. You can see that coming up now. Basically, just jump on these tiles. They fall down, but we just continue over them. without any big problem.
So yeah, this next level is going to be a lot of tight corners and tight corridors. So like you'll see me strafe jumping, and then right when I'm about to change my direction, I'll stop, and that will have me conserve a little bit of my speed. That is called frame jumping, which is a really cool piece of strafe tech. You can use it pretty much in all the JK games in this game. I would say it's really essential to use in this mod just because there's so many tight corridors. It's just a really cool tech. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good point. So we have more air control in this game than in vanilla Quake 3, but we don't have as much air control as you would have in Quake 1, for example. So some tight corners we can't really take with full speed, so that's where that technique comes in very handy. Also, I love these circles that Voyager is drawing. It's art to me. Yeah, so we did some stuff in this maintenance section now, and now we will backtrack towards this level and go back. And yeah, then we have some more lower levels part, and this is, yeah, I don't know. I think the designers were like, okay, we're gonna stop the speedrunners from being fast now because they added these roof things where you can't really strafe jump anymore because they block you a lot. And also in these vents, they added some of these side frames that avoid us from how do you call it, wall strafing in these vents, which also makes us faster. But yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
exactly like Wes just showed there, we get blocked on them, so we can't use that anymore. Luckily it's only this level, but yeah, I don't know whoever designed this level of the community. I don't think he likes speedrunners a lot. But yeah, this is the part, by the way, where you can die if you don't have enough health from falling down. And then there's a thing here where we have to do a pretty precise timed crouch to get over this gap. And yeah, it's not that easy. So you have to time it really, really well to not fall down with the geometry here. It's basically what you have to do. Yeah, there we go. So if you time it exactly right, you can kind of hover over the hole that's appearing there. Yeah, it's the more vent stuff. So fortunately, no strafing we can do, but still, wall strafing is a thing. Generally, trying to get onto these ladders and so on as quick as we can. But yeah, these parts are quite tricky to do quickly. Kind of get stuck a lot. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, now we're really going into the final sections of the game. We are back as Ilya now, I believe, and here's probably the hardest skip in the run. So this is a pipe jump, as you could call it, where you try to jump from this upper floor right onto a pipe, and that skips several rooms. And yeah, that was really close. Yeah, but yeah, it's a very tricky jump. You need a lot of speed and land on the pipe and then not fall down again. There we go, really nicely done.
Yeah, third try is not bad at all.
Yeah, that's really good because it's such a hard trick. And yeah, coming up again is, as the level was called the bridge, we would have to build a bridge now. But luckily, because of strafe jumping, we can actually just bypass the whole gap that we have here by jumping on these side stairs, I don't know, lights or whatever they are, and do 2 jumps. So the first one we did already really nicely, and then another tricky one, just strafe jump from this small part to the ledge. It's very close, not quite there.
Nice.
Nice, very.
Yeah, that strafe, it looks kind of easy, but it's like mid-run, it's like kind of daunting. It's just, you gotta kind of have to really good strafe and set like yourself on the edge of the walkway there.
Yeah, indeed. You have like very little space to set up the jump, so you have to do a really nice pre-strafe to get over. But yeah, it's very much worth it because building the bridge would take a lot longer. Yeah, some more vent stuff here, so not a lot we can do, unfortunately. And yeah, then we're coming up to fighting our boss that we would have met in an earlier level. Oh no, actually no, sorry. First of all, we're switching back to Gordon, and then we're gonna fight him. That's how that works. Yeah, so there's a low gravity section here where we jump down this kind of, yeah, I don't know, weird part. Yeah, the low gravity makes us fall a bit slower. Can try to like jump into it and keep the momentum from the normal gravity area. It's kind of tricky.
Yeah, and if you shoot those robots like before you fall down, you can like open the door a little early. That's actually found by Smash. Shout out to Smash.
Oh yeah, that's a good point, yeah.
Yeah, so it was supposed to be a race between Smash, but he unfortunately had to go. So IRL stuff, but it's still a really good run. So
Yeah, that was also a very nice skip there. Basically, a little crouch jump, which skips a lot of the level, and then some platforming on those boxes. And now we're coming up to, yeah, the very last levels here, where we try to deactivate a, I don't know, some kind of doomsday weapon. Yeah, with both characters as well. So first of all, we have to deactivate all these generators. So jumping down these 4 kind of things and just deactivating them by pressing a button. Kind of tricky movement here with the stairs. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of straightforward, but also tricky to do really fast. It's not a lot of space to do the jumps there.
it's good to have a little bit of safety health. We are coming up on the boss.
Indeed, so that was the last generator. And now we're switching back to the other character. And with her, we are gonna fight the final boss. So, yeah, some tricky platforming here as well. You have to go onto a platform which will, yeah, I don't know, kind of serves as an elevator to go towards the boss, I guess, and see her from far away. So she's on some damage cycles, or whatever you want to call it. So you have to do some damage to her in this first kind of round. And once you did enough damage, she will disappear and appear again, top right, and there again. You do some damage till she disappears again. Then that's gonna finish the run. So pretty easy fight there. Yeah, that was the first phase here. Now she will reappear and basically doing the same thing again. So fortunately nothing too exciting there.
Yeah, and she has like this like weird like crouch, uncrouch, like AI.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just so annoying, but
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on there.
yeah, that would be time.
Nice. Very well done.
Thank you. Yeah, but that's Star Trek Colony 7, a modification of Star Trek Elite Force. It's a cool game, chill game, movement speedrun if you want to pick up like a game that's, I would say, decently challenging and moving, but it's not as challenging as say like some of the other Quake movement based speedruns.
Yeah, I'd agree. Pretty straightforward usually.
Mm. Some such runs we'll be seeing later in this event.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and
For example, Half-Life is coming up, right?
yeah,
The
Half-Life is
game.
coming right after this. Of course, what I'm referring to is the classic relay races of Hekathon. We have the Jedi Academy and Mirror's Edge relay races coming tomorrow and on Sunday. And by the way, more of your teammates have donated during this run. So build sent $20 and said, Hekathon is such a cool event each year. Always happy to be part of the relay. Good luck with the run, YS. You're doing great, fellow. Fellow Juanita. Go Team Juanita.
Oh, thank you so much, Build.
That was passionate. Yes, so we have the two teams, and there will be extreme commentary bias with the Jedi Academy race tomorrow with these two teams. So make sure to go and donate whoever you wanna be winning. So, but yeah, thanks for the run.
Yeah. Do I have time for like a quick shout out?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, I first want to shout out Sphere here. His commentary was really good, and he really helped us all get into the game. He's super helpful, and he also makes a lot of speedrunning tools for the Jedi Knight speedrunning, as well as Elite Force. So big props to him. As well, I want to shout out Dr. Meowington. Unfortunately, he was scheduled to be on the race as well, but school's a thing. As well as Smash, and also all the Juanitas in the chat and Wrong House.